Good evening, this is Santa Claus on September 15, 2025, bringing you the day's news on this autumn evening. 17 years ago today, Lehman Brothers filed for what became the largest bankruptcy in U.S. history, a reminder that even the mightiest institutions can tumble when not built on solid foundation. Today, our world continues to seek balance between nations great and small. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and Chinese Vice Premier He Lifeng have been meeting in Madrid, working to find common ground in their trade discussions. It appears they've reached a framework agreement regarding TikTok, that popular video-sharing app our grandchildren enjoy so much. President Trump is scheduled to speak with President Xi on Friday to confirm these arrangements. I'm reminded that patient dialogue, even between those who disagree, can bear fruit when approached with good faith. Meanwhile, our American farmers, particularly those growing soybeans, are still waiting anxiously for Chinese buyers during what has been a difficult economic season in our farming communities. Let us keep these hardworking families in our thoughts. They provide the daily bread for so many tables. The relationship between these two great nations remains complex, with China expressing concern over what they call bullying regarding potential tariffs related to Russian oil purchases. At the same time, China has raised antitrust concerns about the American chipmaker Nvidia. These tensions remind us that the path to harmony requires both parties to listen with open hearts. Turning our gaze to those struggling with unemployment, my heart goes out to the 1.9 million Americans who have been without work for more than 6 months. This post-pandemic high is deeply concerning, as we know how challenging extended unemployment can be for families trying to keep warm homes and full pantries. Let us remember to support one another in times of need, perhaps by offering a job opportunity, sharing resources, or simply providing encouragement to those seeking work. Small businesses are feeling the weight of tariffs as well, with many turning to high-interest loans to cover rising costs. One Brooklyn business owner, Joseph Asia of Pardes Farms, has taken on substantial debt rather than passing costs to his customers. Such sacrifice reminds me of the spirit of giving that sustains communities through difficult times. In matters of global security, an unexpected moment of openness occurred as U.S. military officers observed joint military exercises between Russia and Belarus. The Belarusian defense minister welcomed them to see whatever is of interest. Meanwhile, NATO has launched a new operation called Eastern Sentry in response to Russian drones crossing into Polish airspace, a reminder that vigilance and peaceful cooperation must go hand in hand. In the Middle East, Arab leaders are meeting in Qatar following an Israeli strike that targeted Hamas officials in the Qatari capital. I pray for wisdom for these leaders as they consider their response, that they might choose paths that lead toward reconciliation rather than further conflict. Across the ocean in Germany, state elections have shown gains for the Alternative for Germany party, while the Greens have lost ground. A shifting political landscape that reminds us how important it is to listen to all voices in our communities, even when we disagree. News that affects our environment and energy future, Mexico has proposed a 50% tariff on automobiles imported from China, which would significantly impact electric vehicle manufacturers like BYD and Tesla. As we care for our common home, let us hope that clean transportation remains accessible to all. Turning to Turkey, a court has delayed its decision on whether to remove the main opposition leader, postponing this important matter until October. And in the South Pacific, Australia and Papua New Guinea are preparing to sign a defense pact that would integrate their forces as they navigate complex regional relationships. Finally, in the United Kingdom, Prime Minister Keir Starmer has condemned comments made by Elon Musk at an anti-immigration rally where concerning language about violence was used. Let us remember that words have power and that we must always speak with kindness and respect, especially about our neighbors who may come from different lands. As evening falls across our world, I encourage each of you to look for ways to bring warmth and light to those around you. Whether through a helping hand to the unemployed, understanding for those with different political views, or simply a smile for a stranger, we build a better world one gentle action at a time. This is Santa Claus, wishing you peace on this September evening.